Niger State Police Command confirms release of remaining batch of abducted students of St. Mary's Catholic School, Papiri. President Tinubu urges Lagosians to maintain peaceful conduct as they celebrate forthcoming Eyo Festival.
Coming Christmas will be a joyous one for every one of us. Amen. The coming holidays will not be a disaster for Nigeria. Amen.
Travelers raise concerns over prolonged delays and increased transport fares at several motor parks in FCT. You're welcome to the late evening news at 11 on NTA News 24. We're reaching you live in Abuja. I'm Comforts Fashion. The Niger State Police Command has confirmed the release of the remaining abducted students of St. Mary's Catholic School, Papiri. The students were freed earlier today, bringing relief to families and the school community after days of uncertainty. A statement signed by the Niger State Command Police Public Relations Officer Wasiu Abiodun says a total of 130 victims, including members of staff, regained their freedom this Sunday. The police, however, did not disclose further details surrounding the circumstances of the release, but assured the public that additional updates will be communicated. The release marks a major breakthrough in efforts by security agencies to ensure the safety of the victims and restore calm to the affected community. Similarly, it is a moment of triumph and national relief as the federal government confirms the rescue of all abducted students of St. Mary's Catholic School, Papiri, in Niger State. The successful operation brings an end to weeks of anxiety for families and the nation at large. A statement signed by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Muhammad Idris, says the rescued pupils were currently being handed over to the Niger State government and will subsequently be reunited with their families. The minister described the rescue as a courageous and commendable effort by Nigeria's security forces, reaffirming the nation's resolve to protect its citizens. He further expressed the federal government's deep empathy with parents and guardians for the trauma and agony caused by the abduction, while wishing the families a smooth healing process, joyful reunions, and a peaceful festive season. This development confirms that all 230 abducted pupils have now regained their freedom, with no child left in captivity. President Bola Tinubu has urged delegations to maintain peaceful conduct and abide by the law as they celebrate the forthcoming Eyo Festival in the state. It was when he received organizers of the festival who paid homage on him, signaling the commencement of the festival. A State House correspondent, Musbao Denwahab, reports that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu led the group to the Lagos residence of the president.
Nigerians are in the final stage of preparations for Christmas celebration. But in Lagos, it is going to be double celebrations beyond the dirty December. The popular Eyo Festival is making a return in the state after 8 years of the last celebration. With the permission of the Oba of Lagos, it starts here with the homage on President Bola Tinubu in the absence of the Eyo masquerade orbit. Eyo Festival was last held in 2017, But then, President Tinubu and First Lady Oluremi are still very familiar with the drill. It was a full display of culture in this enclosure. Prayers for the president and his wife, the governor, Lagos State, as well as Nigeria. President Tinubu gives his blessings for Lagosians to have the double celebrations, but with a word of caution for moderation.
The coming Christmas will be a joyous one for every one of us. Amen. The coming holidays will not be a disaster for Nigeria. Amen. God will bless all of you. Amen. You stay in peace, rejoice in peace, dance in peace. Amen. No alcohol, no danger to anybody's life. Everybody is a member of this great family. ECO is making progress. Nigeria is making progress.
Governor Sanwo-Olu too is eager to have a festival for the first time since his assumption of office.
It's an opportunity for us to show the very deep cultural heritage of Lagos. They say that the people without a culture are indeed becoming an extinct generation of people. So we can very well use this to explain and for people to see the very deep cultural history and heritage of Lagos. Mr. President, I've also added a different flavor to it, which, we need to take forward. And I admonish us to say that what stops us from making it a yearly event? What stops us from making it a calendarized activity? That we're taking back to above Lagos.
People have been waiting for this Eyo festival for a very long time. When the governor said, okay, the above Lagos said we're having it, everybody is so excited. And you can see the joy in everybody's face, so there won't be any problem.
The festival will culminate in a grand finale on December 27, when the late mother of the president, Alhaji Abibatu Mogaji, the first military governor of the state, Mobolaji Johnson, as well as former governors Lateef Jakande and Michael Otedola will be honored. In Lagos, Musbau, then Wahab, NTA News.
The Christian community in Kaduna State has observed this year's Christmas Carol with special prayers for peace and the continued guidance of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Muhammad Umar Jingi reports that the Kaduna State Governor, Uba Sani, who attended the celebration, urged the believers to intensify prayers for peace, unity and stability across the state and the nation.
Every street and corner of the city of Kaduna hints that something big is about to happen. It is festive season, and the Christian community have gathered for a Christmas carol here. Songs of praises from different choir groups expressing gratitude for the gift of life, for the grace to witness yet another festive season. The governor of Kaduna State joins the faithful at this Christmas carol. The congregation responds in applause not only to the songs of praises, but to a leadership style they see as sincere.
We have seen equity.
We have been talking about peace, 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 peace. If we have love in our hearts, for one another, for our neighbor, automatically there will be peace everywhere.
For the man at the helm of affairs, fairness, equity and justice remain the guiding light of governance.
I humbly ask for your continued praise for Kaduna State, for Nigeria, and for all those entrusted with leadership, especially His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, DCFR. When leaders are faithful, the people prosper.
As the festive season unfolds, Christian communities across Kaduna State offer one collective prayer that peace will continue to fall like gentle. In Kaduna, I am Muhammad Umar Jingi, NTA News.
Our children took center stage at the end of the year celebration organized by the management of the Nigerian Television Authority